Hi everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdi.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Dies Shorts. And I have a Christmas card to share with you today, and it's using some new designer series paper. It's a 6x6 pack, and I'm also using the Trucking Along bundle. And so I'm not for sure. I know the Trucking Along bundle isn't available at the time that I'm doing the video, but you want to keep checking on that. And then I want to say the 6x6 could be or could be not. So always go to my website and you'll be able to see if things are available or not. So I do apologize. That changes so quickly, you know, as things run out. So if you aren't sure, just let me know. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona, and it is super hot here. Oh my gosh, this summer is miserable. But so I thought it would be perfect to do a Christmas card, and maybe we'll all feel a little cooler in temperature. So you will hear my air conditioner off to the side, so I do apologize that, but I just have to stay cool. Okay, so I'm going to stop blabbing because I would talk all day with you, it seems like. So close your eyes just for a second while I adjust my camera. Okay, that looks pretty good. So what we're going to use today, wait, I want to tell you first, before I forget. Before I forget, I get blabbing. All right. Bonus days are ending. So you have only till July the 31st. So for every $50 before tax and shipping that you're ordering in my store, you'll be earning a $5 coupon. So Stampin' Up will send you an email with the coupon code. So just save that, print that out, and then in August when you're shopping, just put that code in and you will save $5. So it is a great deal. So make sure you keep track of that. Speaking of that $50, there is a new mini catalog coming as well that will start in September. And it's actually, I will be using stuff from the new mini for my virtual fall social. That registration is open now. So you want to make sure you register. You save money if you register early. I also have my host code for the month of July, which is ending soon. So if you are ordering less than $150 before tax and shipping, please use that code, and it helps me do the goodies and the guts. Now, going back to the mini catalog. If you expect a mini catalog in the mail from me, in order to know that you will be getting one, you will need to have placed an order with me since February. That is at least $50 before tax and shipping, and that is easy to do. So if you have, you're in my system, so I will be able to send you a mini catalog in the mail. So do me a big favor and just make sure you log into your account and make sure your mailing address is correct. I know some of you use a P.O. box instead of your your street address. So just make sure that's in there correctly so that those don't get sent back to me, which will delay you getting them. And then sometimes I don't even know you don't get them if they don't come back to me. All right, so again, make sure you have ordered $50 before tax and shipping since February 2023, and then you'll get a mini catalog. Okay, I think that was all my little ad. Is that called an ad? I don't know if that's called an ad. All right, so just a little housekeeping. Would you call it housekeeping? All right, so we're going to use the Trucking Along, and this is a new bundle and it has a punch. I'm like, where did I get the punch? Here it is. I'm so used to pulling a die out. All right, so we have the Trucking Along, and it has a fun little punch. But like I said, it may or may not be on there yet, so just keep checking. I'm also using the Stylus Shapes. All right, so I need the punch. I'm also going to be using, this is some new designer series paper. This is a 6x6 one-horse open sleigh. So that's what I mentioned at the beginning. Oh, this is gorgeous paper. It has such cute scenes. And I have all my little post-it notes so I don't forget. My class of the mail kit for August because my July one was a trucking along, and we had a record. We had 40 people sign up for my July class in the mail kit with the trucking along. So for my August class in the mail kit, I'm going to be using this designer series paper, and it is so gorgeous. So watch for that. I have not put that out yet. So just watch for that. If you know that, yes, I want to do it, make sure you holler at me, because it will be wall supplies last. All right, so let's get to our card. So I'm going to be using, like I said, that one horse open sleigh. And these are the pieces I'm going to need. So I have just trimmed down that beautiful DSP. And we're going to be using that. All right, so let's see here. You know me, I like to get my inside down. So this is just a little strip that I cut off of that paper, and it's just going to go on the inside of my card. And we'll just trim our sides off. And I'm going to actually stamp on the inside of this one, because I might use this for a Christmas card. And even if I do send it as a thank you, I'm assuming that whoever gets it would probably do the same thing. All right, let me get my little foam mat, since this is a photopolymer. All right, and I'm stamping with Cherry Cobbler. So this is a really quick card. Let me make sure I'm inked up good. This is a really quick card because the stamp set is solid. All right. There we have our wishing you a festive Christmas. So I'll just set it over there. All right, so let's get some scrap. And we're going to do the truck. So let me bring my truck over here. Oh, you know what? Let's do this while I have my greetings out. So this is just going to be special delivery. And that's that stylish shapes. All right. That way, my little greetings are done. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring our memento pad over, because I am using, I'm going to use the blends a little bit, so we're going to use the memento. So we want our truck. And I'm going to do 2 trucks, and you'll see why in a minute. Truck 1, truck 2. And I also want the cute little tree. Now this tree has a 2-step stamping, but I'm going to stamp it up a little higher, and I'll explain that why. But I'm going to just use my blends to color. All right, and we also want the presents. All right. Then let's get our, so this is what I mean, it's 2-step. So now you have, now I also have colored the truck really cute with the blends, but this time I'm going to use the second stamp. I'll probably do a couple other cards next week or the following week where I do the truck a little bit differently, but for today we're going to do a quick card, and we're just going to use this extra one. Now what I do is I look through and I just kind of eyeball. And see these little white lines? That just shows the, there's like a highlight, right? It's already in the stamp. All right, and then we'll do the same thing with this one. So I just kind of look through there that line is above there. So super cute. So we have our 2 trucks. All right, so I don't need my ink pads anymore. All right. So let's give them a second to dry. Cherry Cobbler's pretty potent, and it's kind of warm here, so I just want to make sure it's good and dry before I start messing around with it. Okay, so we're going to color these with the blends. So let me bring my parakeets over, and we're going to do some light parakeet on our presents. All right, so we have light parakeet. and a little bit there on our presents. And then our dark. So we just have kind of bright, you know, little presents. I'm also going to put some dark parakeet on our tree. Now I'm going to come down just a little bit. Now there's no punch for these. You just have to fussy cut. I'm going to come down a little bit on these two. All right. I want to add a little old olive to the tree as well, so that the tree has a few different variations of colors. And I'm just putting that in sporadically. So there's a couple different colors in there. And I'm going to do the same thing with the old olive, like the dark old olive. So our tree has a lot of shadows and stuff going on. Okay. And we want to... Now I'm also going to do cherry cobbler. I don't use cherry cobbler tons because it's fairly dark, but since we have our truck as cherry cobbler, I figured I'd kind of have them match. So this is the light. So we'll have our, whatchamacallit, our little ribbon there. And then just every other one on this present. And then we'll do the dark. So I don't do very, very much because it is pretty potent. And usually when I do red, I do that brown to get that third color. But cherry cobbler is so dark, I'm not going to do that this time. Now if you want, let's say you want this tree to look like it's got some decorations on it, just take your cherry cobbler. And we're going to put some little dots. And this just kind of looks like our tree has got some decorations on there. So let me show you. So isn't that cute? It looks like the tree has decorations. All right. Now I also want to, on my truck, I'm going to color the windshield. So this is just light pool party, and that just gives the truck, you know, that it's got a window there. I'm going to put a little light pool party on the tires, and I'm going to put it on the tire here. Now I'm only putting it on the back one, and you'll see why in a minute. I also want my gray granite, which I have stuck somewhere. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. If I leave stuff laying all over my desk, I usually find it better. But when I try to be tidy, then I lose it. All right, so I'm just going to put a little light gray granite there. And that looks good. A little bit here. And let's do our tires. Now, the stamp set does have like a two-step stamping for the tire, but I usually just use the Stampin' Blends, so I'm just using the dark smoky. I find it's just as easy and quick. All right, so there's that. Let's put a little color on our steering wheel. And that looks pretty good, don't you think? Okay. So let's punch out our truck. So the truck, when you punch the truck out, it has a little bit of a white border. So I just kind of visually look to make sure my white border is pretty similar all the way around. Just kind of gently hold it and punch. So there we've got one. Let's do the second one. And you're going to go, well, what the heck? You've got two trucks and you only colored half of the one. All right, there we go. So we have that. Now also, I want to cut these out. And it doesn't take much to cut these out. I mean, we are fussy cutting them, but they're super easy to cut out I'm not trying to be perfect, and I am leaving a little bit of a white border around there. Okay, so there's our tree. We'll just cut them separated here. Now, what I also want to do when I'm cutting them is I want to leave a little bit of a spot here for the glue. So that's why when I colored, I came down a little bit. And this way, we have like a glue area so that we can put those in our truck. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with the presents. I'm going to cut them out quickly, leaving a little bit of a white border. I love this set because, you know, these presents don't scream Christmas, they don't scream birthday, they're just presents. So depending on how you color them, if you color them like kind of wild, crazy colors, then it would be more birthday. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to give myself a little glue spot. I do want to come up here though, so that there is a space here between those presents. Okay, so now what we have this truck here, and then this truck here, but I just want the bed of the truck. So I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm going to cut along here, and then just trim that away. And then I want this. Then we can just, you know, cut this away right here. But what this does is it gives me a hitch, right? So that I can glue my truck together. So let me bring my, whatchamacallit over, my silicone mat, just in case I get a little exuberant with my glue. All right, so we're going to just use the green tip glue. And I'm going to put a little green tip glue along here. Now this is just a tombow that I've put in the little Amazon, what is it, fine tip glue bottle. All right, now we're just going to lay the truck on top of here. I got a little bit too far over, so I'm just going to push that over with my finger like this. And I just try to make my wheels be, you know, pretty much even. Okay, so that looks, you know, like it's pretty even there. And then I'm going to put a little, whatchamacallit, green tip glue on here, and a little bit on here. Now we could add Wink of Stella, we could do all sorts of stuff, but I've kept them fairly simple. All right, so I want my tree in the front and the presents in the back. So let's put the presents in first. I'm just dropping them right on top of that glue, and it'll pick it right up. And then we're going to drop it right on top of the tree. Just hold it a second, and it will pick it up. Now I'm just going to let this sit and let it dry really good before we mess with it. So while that's drying, we can put the rest of our card together. All right, let me clean up some of my mess there. So now we have our cute little scenery. And this is a basic white thick as my card base. So if I'm using white as a card base, I always pick the thick. It's got a little more heft to it. You get less in the pack. You get like a 40 pack, but it actually makes 80 cards, right? If you just do a regular size. So I just like the thickness of it. But I prefer the regular basic white for my stamping and coloring. All right, so again, this was the basic white thick. This is cherry cobbler cardstock because I used cherry cobbler ink. But look at this beautiful scene. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to do that class with you with this DSP. So this weekend I will be getting all those cards designed. So definitely make sure you let me know that you want to do that class, and I'll get the official registration out there. But I already have some of the stampers that took the trucking along have already told me that yes, you want to do that. They want to do that class. So never delay if you want to do a class. All right, so this is going to go on here. Now our truck should be dry, I would think so by now. I'm going to take some dimensionals. And when I put the dimensional on, I'm going to put it on, but I'm also putting it on the tree. So it's going to kind of hold both the truck as well as the tree and the presents. Let me put one up here on the top of the presents as well, so it's not going to be saggy. The green tip glue, it dries pretty quick, but I try not to mess with it too much till it's good and set. Alright, so now let's put our cute little truck, and then we just have to decide, where is he driving? And I think he's going to be driving right here. There he's coming along on the road there. Let's put our special delivery. And what I'll do is I will show you, because we did a card very similar to this for my trucking along class, and I'll show you that one. But I just thought I need to share this. I wanted to use some more of that DSP. So we're going to go special delivery. That looks good. I also want to add a little bling so it looks like snow's glistening. So I'm going to use the adhesive backed sparkle gems. And these come in a variety of colors and sizes. And I'm going to use the little tiny ones. Let me get my pick tool. And I'm just going to drop 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, and 5. So I just kind of dropped 5. So they're just kind of like glittery like snow. And I also have the festive pearls. So let's see, what color do I want? There's gold. Let's do gold. Yeah. Let's do gold. All right, there's gold, silver, red, and then like kind of like a gray color. So let's put, I mean, I could have put a black sparkly. Ooh, that would have looked cute too, wouldn't it? That would have looked cute too. Ooh, there's even a gold sparkle one for there. So many choices in the embellishments. I think I'm going to go with this just to spice it up a little bit. So these are the festive pearls. I'm going to take a gold one. So you could really bling up this card a lot. And you could even put some in the tree if you wanted to have, you know, it have even more decorations. But look how cute that is with, you know, all the little sparkles in the trees like snow, and then the whatchamacallit, the tires. All right, let me put those aside, and then let me show you the one that was the class in the mail. See how I just fling all that stuff on the floor. All right, so this is the class in the mail one. So see, they're very similar. This is that same DSP. It's just a different scene. But isn't that cute? Now, for the class in the mail, I used some of the iridescent stars. So it looks just a little bit different. I also used a different dye. And that dye that I used for the class came from the Cheerful Daisies. That's where this came from. Because I thought it was cute too. But I like that shape as well. So I just thought I would change it up just a tad. And this one, I did some red rhinestone gems. And I don't know if those are still on the clearance rack or not. So anyways, so let me know what you think. This designer series paper is super cute. So anyway, so let me say, see you later, alligator. So super cute. But DSP is so beautiful. And like I said, I can't wait to design the cards, give you some more information about the class. But so I'm going to stop blabbing. This went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I jibber-jabbered a little bit. Have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a twist. Have a great weekend. Try to stay cool wherever you are, and just enjoy your family, your friends, and if you have a pool, go swimming. I just take cold showers and pretend I'm in a pool. But anyways, okay, I know, TMI. All right, have a good weekend. I will see you Monday, 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel. All right, bye for now.